It's me, Mizo. Today we're reacting to Joe Caine. Yo! How you doing? Doing good? Doing bad? Now that we got that question out of the way, we are reacting to Joe Caine. This guy speedruns shorts. Speedrunning shorts? That's what this guy does. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, I always react to the most popular videos.
Speedrun shorts.
There is a country where people eat rocks.
My brother? Huh? Rocks? No wonder his teeth. You're not okay, bro.
It's in Kazakhstan. It's not a national
It's so small. Kazakhstan.
dish or something, but some people eat clay and chalk as a snack there.
If you put a ring of salt around a Tesla, it makes the car temporarily unable to drive.
Bro, it's not a demon. Why do you exercise?
With this treasure, I summon eight-handed sword divergent, silly divine general, Maharaga. I had to, pull out Maharaga. JJK related. I need my JJK phones,
How's your car? Yeah, no, that's fake.
This is why you need to clean your strawberry.
Salt. That shit is fake.
More like this is why you shouldn't trust everything on the internet. It's fake, but still wash your fruits and vegetables.
This is this is straight yes.
Nope, that's BS. Don't try it.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast is being canceled for giving this waitress a free car.
Bro, if I'm getting a free car, I am not saying anything.
He's not getting cancelled, but apparently some people don't like that the car had the Feasibles logo on it.
A girl woke up bruised every single morning, so her parents put a security cam in her room to figure out what was going on. Part 2.
It is a fake story in 2 parts about a girl who would every night be possessed and crawl upside down that caused her to get bruises. Yeah, that's it.
You're hot, you're kind, you're funny, you're smart, you're loving, you're caring,
yeah.
you're kind, you're funny, you're smart, you're loving, you're caring, you're sweet.
Finally, some good video. Now that's 100% true and real.
Yeah.
You are. Speedrun shorts.
There is a
The last bit was so wholesome. Show number 2.
Speedrun shorts.
Why do Japanese people use chains instead of traditional drainage pipes?
That
Mostly
looks
for
nice.
aesthetics, but they're also better at handling freezing temperatures and they sound kind of soothing.
watch this before buying a helmet.
Yeah.
Helmets are designed to break to absorb and dissipate impact. So unless you have a guy chasing you with a gas tank, don't buy this one.
Why is this guy doing weird things with this kid? Like, is he crazy? But before I tell you...
Whoa, nothing sus.
My bro was molesting the
It
kid.
is an inspector who tests if playgrounds are safe for children.
Have you ever wondered why doctors flick the syringe before giving you a shot?
A normal active films video, but it removes the air bubbles that are left inside the medicine.
Did you know Billie Eilish doesn't need oxygen to survive?
She does, she's a human, but in her song The 30th,
I'm human. I need flipping steak to survive. No shit,
she allegedly sang a 34-second verse in one breath, which is quite impressive. But later she revealed it was edited.
When I'm president, I'm banning.
Popular color in the US is blue. Guess what it is in South Korea?
It's also blue.
You should never eat a slug, and this is why.
I don't know if you ever planned to, but Sam Ballard ate a slug on the dare.
Let me pause in this story. Oh, yeah, guys, I found a slug in the floor. No reason to eat a slug.
Became paralyzed for 8 years and died because of red lungworm disease from a parasite inside the slug. So if you ever decide, just don't eat them uncooked.
Did the guy from the Skibbity Dum Dum meme die?
Nope.
Will it crack him?
Yes, but why?
Cocoa powder.
Will you crack me? Ladies, that's just my Riz. Mizo is the ultimate Riz Sigma. Take a Joe pill.
And this is milk. When I dip the cocoa powder into the milk, it appears to absorb it. However, cocoa powder is hydrophobic.
Does that actually work?
Yes, cocoa powder is mildly hydrophobic.
Hydrophobic. I'm a science pro, and this is true. That's what I
Surface
have to say.
tensions makes an outer layer that is wet, but once you poke it, you break the tension like popping the balloon.
Diamonds are completely worthless.
But you need them for netherite gear. In real life though, diamonds are not really useless, but they're nowhere near the value that is placed on them. Their prices are artificially inflated.
Playing video games isn't a waste of time. It's an investment in your mental health.
Okay, I'm gonna play for an hour to chill, relax.
Me when I'm playing Rocket League and I get water saved. Just let me just break my PC. Let's go into show number 4.
You know why Turkish coffee seems to magically appear out of nowhere?
The sand is extremely hot, which boils the coffee, making it frothy.
Was iShowSpeed's pyramid stream pre-recorded?
Nope.
This lady has 69 kids. So how many babies
Why she stopping at 69? Round it up to 70, bro. I know you're waiting.
can she have before she legally has to stop?
You can have as many kids as you want. Unless you're in China, there is a limit of only 1 kid there.
Have you ever wondered why we use the @ symbol in our emails?
The guy who invented email needed to put some symbol between the name and domain, and the @ symbol was just the least used at the time.
Have you ever wondered why the ice we make at home is white while restaurant ice is crystal clear?
Because commercial ice is frozen, slowly pushing all impurities out.
This is show number 5.
Speedrun shorts.
Why are these stupid girls putting glue in their hair? Like, are they trying to go bald?
They aren't stupid. It is gelatin that helps synchronize swimmers keep their hair in place during performance.
If you accidentally step on a landmine, this simple trick could save your life.
Nothing will save your life. Landmines explode instantly even after 10 pounds of pressure.
Never squeeze your hamster this hard, or you'll seriously regret it.
The only thing I regret is my brain cells going away. They claim that if you squeeze hamsters, you'll see a couple of flying golem heads, which is 100% not AI.
Why do soldiers point in the air and hold up the grenade before tossing it?
It helps with aiming and also acts as a warning signal to friendly soldiers. Just don't throw a grenade like this with your left hand.
How long can a human live without showering?
You can stay dirty for the rest of your life. Muhaji and some Discord mods didn't shower for 60 years and were pretty healthy apart from a few parasites. But when local villagers forced Samu to take a bath, he died from a sickness shortly after. But still, please shower. Speed.
Show number 6,
Have you ever
guys.
seen an airplane do this before?
It is not the bite of 25. It is reverse thrust that allows planes to stop faster by redirecting airflow.
I have a question. Why can't a robot just click, "I'm not a robot"?
Because captchas check the user's behavior instead, like mouse movement, click timing, IP address, and even browsing history that a robot can replicate.
If you took out all of the gold in ASAP Rocky's grills and melted it down, how much money would you get?
Who even asked this, Zach? But it would be $1,200 for about 10 grams of pure gold.
Pure gold is actually really soft.
Yep.
Gold is not that soft, this is AI. But pure gold is soft enough that you can bend it with your hands. Minecraft didn't lie.
What do you think this guy from Pompeii died doing?
Nothing sus. His pose is a result of
Yeah, spasm. This is short number 7.
There's a woman in Ohio who says she's black even though her skin is white.
Her name is Rebecca Euler. She identifies as a black person to honor her family's legacy as some of her ancestors were African American.
This guy's gaming headset literally saved his life.
He posted on Reddit that somebody shot through his window and the bullet hit the Razer headset instead of him.
Today, we are going to find out if there's something inside the Pringles can.
Usually chips, but there was nothing inside his tiny Pringles can.
Is cloning humans possible?
Though extremely difficult, you can clone the genes of an individual, but the individual itself with his personality and past experiences can be cloned.
I bet you can't clone me, Kobe.
I bet you I can.
I bet you he can't. As a cell source for cloning must be from living tissue like skin, so saliva wouldn't work.
You should never swallow your gum, and this is why.
She told the story of Samantha Jenkins who chewed 14 gums per day and died due to a massive clump of it in her stomach. But it's fake. The cause was lack of minerals in her body and shortage of oxygen to her brain. So swallowing gum is safe to some extent, it'll just poop it out.
What is the ugliest sounding language in the entire universe?
All languages are beautiful and spoken by amazing people around the world like you.
Oh, thank you. I love Joe Caine. Show number 8.
Let me show you what to do if your tongue gets stuck on a frozen object.
Don't try to pull your tongue. Instead, either pour some warm liquid onto the cold surface or cup your hands around your mouth like this to heat it up with your breath.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if you
that's some
placed your
strong
hand
magnet.
between Earth's most powerful magnets?
Your hand would no longer exist. It's a fake hand, by the way.
You should never wear braids, and this is why.
Yet another amazing story about a girl who wore braids for 3 months straight, so a spider laid eggs and mobile iPads in her hair and they were eating her scalp, but it's obviously fake.
If Tony Stark is one of the smartest characters in the MCU, then how high would his IQ score actually have to be?
His IQ is estimated at 270.
I'm your dad and I think you're a boy.
I'm your mom and I think you're a girl.
And I'm Joe Caine and you're a girl.
I'm Joe Caine and you're a girl.
What'd you do if I broke in your house?
Speedrun shirts.
Joe Caine did not answer.
Everyone,
show number 8.
Is the world's most viewed image?
It is the Windows XP default wallpaper.
Have you ever wondered what will happen if you use 100 charger
Bro.
for one phone? Will the battery become pregnant?
No, the phone charges just slightly faster than usual.
Have you ever wondered what happens when the dog goes to the groomer?
They get groomed.
Here's how to survive if you're buried alive.
First of all, stay calm to not waste air, and then wrap your shirt around your face and start kicking and punching the coffin door if it's made out of wood. Once it's broken, you can dig yourself out. But if the door is made out of metal, just give up.
I've always wondered, what's the
Just
cheapest thing
die.
in an Apple store?
It is the Apple Headphones Lightning adapter for $9.
Will you date me? Breathe if yes. Recite the Bible in Japanese if no.
Arigaten toji o sozo sareta tosho. Shiba muke no kokuderi. Kuraya. Speedrun shirts.
Bro, Joe Caine. Show
Speedrun
number
shirts.
9.
Can cockroaches really survive a nuclear explosion?
Not really in the blast radius, but they can survive the radiation from the nuclear fallout.
This lady was arrested for bringing food into a theme park, and this is why.
In 2013, a woman was arrested for bringing a homemade apple pie to Six Flags Park, which might seem weird, but in reality, instead of apples, the pie was made out of bombs. Also, the story is fake.
Do you know how to say yes in Swedish?
Ja, or in the northern part of Sweden.
But you just literally take them, pop them in half.
Does this actually work? I have a hard time believing that this is real.
Bro.
And in my last...
It works. If you don't talk too much, the ice pop doesn't melt.
What is the longest time someone has stayed awake?
In 1963, a student Randy Gardner stayed awake for 11 days and 24 minutes. But after this experiment, he suffered from serious insomnia for decades.
This video shows which countries have the most beautiful people.
According to this data, top 5 are Australia, Brazil, Philippines, Denmark, and Ukraine. But do you know who the most beautiful person is?
Sweden.
Speedrun. Speedrunners.
Why does no one buy waterbeds anymore?
Well, somebody still does, but they're heavy, prone to leakage, and you need to regularly maintain them to avoid bacteria spread.
If you do this simple trick, you'll be able to breathe underwater. First, take a big gulp of water and break up the hydrogen from the oxygen.
More like you'll be able to die underwater. So unless you have a nuclear reactor in your mouth to split atoms, don't do it.
Why are wet clothes darker, even though water has no color?
Oh.
Water fills the gaps between fibers, causing it to absorb light instead of reflecting it, which makes it appear darker.
Why are Dobermans' ears cropped and tails docked?
Regarding police dogs, it helps to avoid injuries in fights, and it can also improve their hearing. But some owners do this to their dogs only for traditional purposes, which is a bit messed up.
Why is this fighter taking his shorts off after the fight ended?
He said that his balls were hot.
My balls was hot. I understand.
What if I told you the current year is actually 1726? In 1991...
Whoa, hold there with those numbers. There's a conspiracy theory that claims 300 years of our history from 614 to 911 AD were fabricated and did not exist, but it's been disproven multiple times.
Have you ever wondered why you're not allowed to smile in
because everyone's official.
photos?
Facial expressions can seriously change the general shape and outline of your features, making it harder to confirm your identity.
Chips you can eat with braces.
All of them, just be careful.
Here are places where gravity doesn't work.
Okay, gravity works everywhere, but other forces can counteract it. And she talked about reverse waterfalls that are simply blown by the wind.
Today, I'm gonna find out how long an ice cube can last in the sun.
It lasted for 6 minutes, longer than me.
You can only play this video game one time.
It's a 1v1 Russian roulette simulator where if you lose, you can't play it again, just like in real life.
Dream deleted his face reveal.
The video has been restored.
You think that man is in love with you? My darling, you are his secret midnight snack.
Miss,
Thank
this
you,
is a
miss.
Wendy's speedrun.
Miss, this is a Wendy's. Short number 12.
You could actually sue a company for millions just because of a small mistake on a snack package.
The product must match the packaging image according to Japanese law, but it's not that strict, and companies do it out of respect for the customer.
Stealing from an Apple store may be the dumbest thing that you could ever do.
As soon as the demo devices leave the store, they're completely bricked, and they're being tracked by the police.
What happens if you steal from the Apple store?
You go to jail, man.
Have you ever wondered why tennis
bro.
players destroy their racket strings before the game even starts?
They remove all strings and ensure the frame doesn't warp or break from uneven pressure. Or they're doing le triangle.
Why does cocaine feel so good?
Am I allowed to speedrun this? It makes you feel powerful and euphoric for a moment, but it literally cheats and damages your brain long term. So instead, you should feel good with Joe Caine and speedrun.
Joe Caine. That was not funny. A little bit funny. Alright, short number 13.
They spray water on high-speed trains in China.
Dude, this is Japan. And they do it to prevent the buildup of snow and ice that can damage the train.
If you see people throwing newborn babies into a swimming pool, then do not stop them. But isn't this dangerous?
It's not because they're adopted. It is a method to teach babies to roll on their back and float in the water instead of sinking. But it's still risky and has to be done by a professional.
Even after knowing that these fruits have insect-killing powder on them, how do these people eat the fruits without washing them?
This funny white powder just doesn't harm humans.
Here's the best year to ever be alive.
It was 2019, with low poverty and warfare rates, high life expectancy, and overall happiness level. I missed that time.
Why do gamers use WASD?
When 3D games just came out, everyone used arrow keys for aiming and moving, except for Dennis Thresh Fong, who used WSD with a mouse instead and crushed everyone in a Quake tournament. And so everyone copied him.
If you enjoyed that video, smash subscribe on, and Joe Caine is actually funny. Peace.